Hi guys, Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can hit the bell twice, give me a thumbs up, because I think you're going to like it here. Okay, let's get into the mess. There we go, the U.S. Ivanka'S secrets. Yeah, what are her secrets? You guys know she has been in some very compromising pictures with her father, and he has said some very nasty things about his daughter. Like Wendy Williams asked her, what do you have in common with your dad? She goes, golf and business. And you, Trump? Sex. That's not the first time he said something nasty like that. He was on The View, and he said something like that on The View. Then he commented about how sexy his daughter was, and that he'd be dating her if it wasn't his daughter. And then we've seen how they're so cozied up together. It's eerie, these pictures. And then we see Epstein, Orange Menace and Epstein with his daughter Ivanka. All right, so let's find out what we need to read on. It's probably gonna be true crime. Let's just ask straight up, because I'm sure it's a crime. Clear Spirit, Ivanka'S secrets. Should I use true crime? Yep. Lord knows. Yeah, do I think he molested his daughter? Yes. He's in the cult of Baal. That's what they do in the cult of Baal. Molest, rape their own children. The things that come out of my mouth are unbelievable. All right. Let me shuffle true crime, and I'll be back. Okay, so Ivanka'S secrets. Let's see what we're going to see. Good grief. Poor girl. I have never liked her. But now that I pretty much know she was molested by her father, allegedly, I feel sorry for her. Because you're born to a man who's a child predator. When this is exposed, her father molesting her as a child, she's going to want to run away. Very sad. Neighborhood. Yeah, I think this is saying, when you live next to somebody, you have a relationship with them, right? So I think this is her and her father. I think. Sorry, guys, my allergies. Oh, Lord. Oh my God, this came to me. I'm like, gift. Okay, my guide just said that this is going to be a gift to her, though. She will want to run away. She might try to run away, but this is a gift to her. The exposure of her being molested by her father, allegedly, because it releases her. It releases her from him. Narcissists and sociopaths, they have children, and they are used as a tool. That's all they are to them. To them are tools. Accomplice, partner in crime. We got this with Trump's wife. What is her name? Melania. And we got that Melania was an accomplice and a partner with Epstein, with these little girls. She was like basically a Maxwell. Has Ivanka played the part of like a Maxwell? Oh, Lord. Clear. Spirit. Has Ivanka in this Epstein and Orange Menace crap, did she play a part like Maxwell? Yes. Oh my God. Clear. Spirit. Did Ivanka actually go and get little girls, underage women, for her father and for Epstein? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Were these like her friends that she did this to? Yes. You know, I just listened to a story about one of Epstein's victims, and she said she had a friend who kept bragging about how awesome it is to work for Epstein. And they're both dancers, and they were working dancers where she had just gotten off, I think, a thing with Madonna or something. And, you know, she was a backup dancer for Madonna, and her friends, they all were backup dancers for different groups. But in between, you need a job for in between. So this type of job is a perfect job. She goes, all I have to do is give him a massage 3 times a week. I travel with him when he wants me to travel with him. I give him massages. That's it. She goes, are you having a relationship with this guy or something? Because you sound like you really like him. She goes, no, I don't really like him, but I have my freedom. And when I go to other countries with him, or I travel with him and give him massages, then I get to walk around and look at that country. But and if I have a job to go do, he lets me just go do my job. You know, let me go backup dance. So then she said, a few months later, she goes, you know what? I have that gig. You know, she goes, oh, I know. She goes, Epstein needs a girl. He needs a girl for his massages. Do you want to go do that? She's like, yes, that'd be perfect for in between the gigs. She goes, it's great. You know, you get paid a lot of money. This girl was actually working for Epstein like a Maxwell, recruiting girls. Now, it looks like Ivanka was a recruiter. What? Allegedly. What's right next to it? Male. So she was getting the little girls for Epstein. Lord. When this whole thing comes out, this is going to be a disaster. An absolute disaster. Look at this. This is a family with a little child. An accomplice is right above it. Her getting children for Epstein and for the Orange Menace. This is a trip. This is a trip. I'm going to put insane, because this is insane. There's justice coming for her. There's justice coming for her. Clear, Spirit. Is justice coming for Ivanka and her dirty deeds? Yes. Let's be more specific. Clear, Spirit. Is justice coming for Ivanka for going out and finding little girls, underage girls, for Epstein and for her father? Yes. Clear. Spirit, is Ivanka going to go to jail for this? Yes. Does her husband know about this? Clear. Spirit, does Jared know anything about this? No. Clear. Spirit, is Jared on the Epstein list? No. Clear. Spirit, is Jared's dad on the Epstein list? No. Okay. Insane. Insane. Same. Republican Party or MAGA, when they find out about this, this is going to be a disaster, an absolute disaster. MAGA thought that, you know, Trump was going to, Orange Menace was going to straighten out, bust open the deep state. He is the deep state. He thought he was going to go, you know, bust the Democrats because they're a bunch of pedophiles. You guys voted for a pedophile. Allegedly. Okay, I'm getting 2 runaway cards. Water and runaway. Let me ask. Clear, spirit. When this comes out about Ivanka, is she going to try to run away? Yes. Clear, spirit. Will she be successful in running away? No. Clear, spirit. Once this gets exposed, will she end up getting a divorce? Yes. Crazy. Look at this. Look how many runaway cards there are. Boat, water. This all means running away. But that... Look, doesn't this look like there's an island back there? Let's ask about that. Clear, spirit. Did Ivanka work on Epstein's island? Yep. So these are the 2 runaway cards, boat and runaway. And this is Epstein Island. She worked on it. Clear, spirit. Was Ivanka trafficked? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Did Epstein sexually assault Ivanka? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Did Orange Menace sexually abuse, rape Ivanka? Yes. Allegedly. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. And that's how Maxwell turned out how she is. She was molested or raped as a child also. Allegedly. Trip. And how do I know this? Because the girl, Anya, who talked about being her family in the cult of Baal, she said, oh, definitely, that Maxwell is in the cult of Baal. I think, I can't remember, that Maxwell, was she? I can't remember about that part. I can't remember if Maxwell was at those bohemian gatherings where they, you know, molested children. I can't remember. Or she just was with Epstein at family functions. I can't remember. Anyway, but she knows that she's in the cult of Baal. Let's just confirm. Clear, spirit. Is or was Maxwell in the cult of Baal? Yes. Clear. Was she in the cult of Baal her entire life? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Was Maxwell sexually abused by her father? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Was she trafficked? Did her father traffic her? Yes. Disgusting. And the reason she goes, you know, why would, the interviewer asked this girl, Anya, why would Maxwell do this? And she goes, it's a way of getting, they think that if they rape other people or they traffic other people, what happened to them, if they do what happened to them, that they'll get their power back because they feel like they have no power. That's why the men do it. That's why the women do it. they feel like that's the only way they're going to get their power back. And she learned that in 7 years of therapy, she said. Insane. Okay. That reading was nuts. All right, let's do a few. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I'm still tripping on that. Okay. Let's do some of your pendulum questions. Okay. Do I have, how many more pages of these? I still have 3 more pages of pendulum questions. Dang, you guys are on fire with these questions. Okay. Clear, spirit. 1 second. You know that little blonde girl? She's the White House speaker. I think she's what she's called. This is my question. Clear, spirit. Is the White House press secretary, is she safe? No. Clear, spirit. Has she been sexually abused by anybody in that White House? Yes. Right when I saw her little blonde self up there, I thought, you are surrounded by rapists. The Orange Menace is one. Hexeth is one. And I'm sure there's quite a few others in there. Allegedly. Clear, spirit. Is Netanyahu, is he a partner to the Orange Menace? No. Spirit, is Netanyahu, is he a customer to the Orange Menace? Yes. Now, you guys, someone asked this and I didn't quite understand the question. But are you talking about the whole Epstein thing? Let me ask. Clear, spirit. Did Netanyahu, did he have anything to do with the Epstein crap? Look at that. Yes. Clear. Was Netanyahu, was he a partner in the Epstein stuff? Oh my God. Yes. Clear. Spirit, was Netanyahu, was he a customer of Epstein's? Oh my God, no. Okay. We've heard, when we hear about this, it's going to be a trip. And it is wide, worldwide. It's not just something that happens in the United States. This is what they were talking about when we were doing these readings. This is it. Okay. Clear, spirit. Did Epstein have nurses and doctors on his so-called staff? No. So when these little girls were hurt or pregnant or whatever, they had to deal with it themselves. Or if there were any on the island. Spirit, were there any nurses or doctors on Epstein Island? No. Okay. Clear, spirit. Does the Orange Menace blackmail some of his donors because they are compromised? Yes. So he forces them to give him money. We already asked this question, but we're asking again. Clear, spirit. Did Epstein date Melania before the Orange Menace did? Yes. They're all just disgusting. They're just all disgusting. Okay, you guys, that is it for today. That's my last video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Comments, questions, anything you want me to read on, leave it below. Do something to make yourself happy, you guys. Stay balanced, okay? Because we're learning about a lot of stuff and a lot of disgusting stuff. So just do things to make yourself happy. Protect yourself. Love, peace, and happiness. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.